Alright guys, so this is the highlights from the bench press workout we did the other day on Tuesday, April 19th. It was 4 sets of 1 followed by some volume. It's not actually a max out. If it was a max out, we would only care about 1 set. We actually cared about all 4 reps of 1 during this set right here. So that's Steven banging out 265, a really good weight for him. Here's my opening weight for the day. It is 300 pounds, which is heavy for me. You'll see what I'm trying to do on this rep is move that weight the way that I'm planning on doing 330 at the end. This is Gabe knocking out 255. He smokes this pretty well, and I think he actually got 260 a few minutes later, which is a really good PR for him, but so is this lift. This is a solid lift from Gabe. Really happy with that. Really happy with the progress he's made on that lift. This is Luke with 295, and he looked pretty good right there at 295. He ended up jumping up to 315 for his kind of bonus set, tried to get a new PR, didn't end up getting it. And that was Nick trying to do 280 right there, but he did not want it on camera. He did end up getting it though. So here's 315 for me, and this is gonna kind of tell me how my next set's gonna go. 315 was kind of a grind for me. It didn't go as well as I wanted it to, but I hit it high on my chest, so I knew the change that I needed to make coming back for 330. This is Wayman's last set before he jumps up to 340, and he actually didn't love that first rep, so he came down and did 1 more, which ended up being a grind for him. Probably a mistake, but he wanted to get a good rep in. And now here's me trying for 330, and you can see I kind of bring the bar down a little bit funny. I'm slow and then fast right there at the end. And I end up getting it, really happy with that. That's a good PR for me. I did 325 this winter, getting 330 now, down a few pounds. I'm really happy with that. And then here's Wayman's 340, and it is a grind. He's probably a little bit tired from that double at 315, but he finds a way to get it done because Wayman is strong. Wayman's a man. And then Wayman ended up dropping down and doing a rep test at 225 that we didn't get on camera, but he had an easy set of 17. Wayman loves the rep test. He loves to get some volume in, especially on a day where we're doing 4 sets of 1, just to kind of groove in that good pattern. He wasn't happy with the way 340 moved for him, even though it's a great lift at his body weight right now. So he did a rep test, so then I wanted to hop in and do a rep test too. I told CJ back there I was going to get 17 and tie Wayman in honor of CJ being 17 years old, and then halfway through the set he actually told me that he was about to turn 18. So I kind of did an 18th rep. You can see him trying to rack it for me right there, and I said, no CJ, don't touch that bar. And then around right now, I said, CJ, get your hands near the bar. I don't need any help, but get your hands near just in case. So then, you know, kind of like what Wayman and I did a second ago, getting some more volume in. So 4x1 is only 4 reps of volume, and we need more than that. You know, we're trying to look swole, we're trying to do the bodybuilder style stuff to look good for summertime. So we came over and did 3x12 on the incline bench. You can see Luke knocking out, actually it was 2x12, I'm sorry, 2x12 on the incline. You can see Luke knocking out the 90s, making it look easy. I'm coming down here hitting the 90s. I'm not locking out all the way on any of these reps. I'm confident I can move this weight, and I don't want to pause at the top and lose tension in the muscle. So the key for these for us is having as long of a range of motion as possible while keeping that time on tension. And so for right there, those 90s, I'm very confident I can do it, so I'm pausing the last couple, kind of slowing down. Wayman's gonna do the same thing here. He's just gonna keep that tension on the muscle the whole time so that he has a long time under tension. If you're trying to get bigger, you're trying to tear down muscle fiber, time under tension is the key. So that's Wayman's set with a 90. 90's as heavy as Luke went, and then me and Wayman are gonna go grab the 100s right afterwards. Last week we did 100 for a set of 10. Today we're gonna try to do 100 for a set of 12. So we're both a little bit nervous about it, especially since we're tired from that rep test, but it goes really well for both of us. I'm really happy with how this set went for me. Felt really good, felt really strong, got a good range of motion on all of them. And I ended up actually pausing the last one and talking a little bit of trash to try to get Wayman fired up. We were talking a lot about Arnold Schwarzenegger saying you had to picture that there's a car on top of your buddy when you were lifting. So that's why I'm talking about at the end, about trying to get that car off of Wayman on the last set. I like that metaphor. I like thinking about it. It doesn't make a lot of sense when you're doing rep work, so I have to imagine that everything's fine up until that last one. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense for me to lift a car off of Wayman and then put it back down 11 times and only throw it off him on the 12th. So Wayman looked really good right here. He's usually a little bit better than me on the barbell stuff. I'm usually a little bit better on the dumbbell stuff. but I wanted him to go ahead and get ahead of me, knock out a couple more reps. Since I beat him by 1 in the rep test today, I wanted him to even up. And then we finished the workout with 3x12 on a dumbbell military press. Ended up getting 85 right here. We didn't get it on camera. This is my penultimate set, my second to last set with the 75s. Felt really good, felt really smooth. And you can see me start talking a little bit of trash to Gabe right behind the camera so that I knew that I would be able to get 85 afterwards. Usually we would have some pulling in the workout, but we didn't include that today because we're deadlifting the next day. So we weren't gonna go, do a bunch of heavy barbell rows, and our cardio was just an easy sled walk so that we could feel good for deadlifting today. And then here's some PRs. Brandon hit 340, 330 for me. A lot of really, really good lifts. Got some girls knocking out really good numbers, some 135s, some 95s, which is a big deal. And then it paid off, kind of saving ourselves for the deadlift. I got 525, Luke got 475, Bob got 315. Really, really good day in the deadlift for us. And now's our workout. If you guys like these types of videos, comment, like, subscribe, and check out more content from us here at Core Blend.